जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Nityai Gaura Haribol, 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 Nityai Gaura Haribol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravacakacharya Stotra Sas Divine Grace Ape Charanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravacakacharya Stotra Sas Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki, Ananda Kodi Vaishnavanda ki, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki, प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवृंद की, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, वृंदावन धाम की, मथुरा धाम की, नवदीप धाम की, मायापुर धाम की, तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की, सामवेद भक्तवृंद की, गौर प्रेमानंदी, all goodies, assembled devotees, all goodies, assembled devotees, all goodies, assembled devotees, all goodies to Sisi Guru and Gauranga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhudale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Hare Krishna. So, I welcome all the devotees who have come here for this Srimad Bhagavad-gītā session this evening. Today we shall be reading from Srimad Bhagavad-gītā, chapter 4, text number 17. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Narajjaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloge Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtagi. Karmaṇo hi api boddhavyam, boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ, akarmaṇaś boddhavyam, gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hi api boddhavyam, boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ, akarmaṇaś boddhavyam, gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hi boddhavyam, boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ, akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hapi boddhavyam boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hapi boddhavyam boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hi api boddhavyam boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hi api boddhavyam boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmaṇo hi api boddhavyam boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Ladies, Mataji. Karmaṇo hi api boddhavyam boddhavyam ca vikarmaṇaḥ akarmaṇaśya boddhavyam gahanā karmaṇo gatiḥ. Karmana of work. He certainly, api also, boddhavyam should be understood. Boddhavyam should be understood. Cha also, vikarmaṇaḥ of forbidden work. Akarmaṇaḥ of inaction. Cha also, boddhavyam should be understood. Gahanā, very difficult. Karmaṇaḥ of work. Gatiḥ, entrance. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. Kindly repeat translation. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. Purport. If one is serious about liberation from material bondage, one has to understand the distinction between action, inaction, and unauthorized actions. One has to apply oneself to such an analysis of action, reaction, and perverted actions because it is very difficult subject matter. To understand Kṛṣṇa consciousness and action according to its modes, one has to learn one's relationship with the Supreme. That is, one who has learned perfectly knows that every living entity is an eternal servitor of the Lord, and that consequently one has to act in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. The entire Bhagavad-gītā is directed towards this conclusion. Any other conclusions against this consciousness and its attendant actions or vikarmanas or prohibited actions. To understand all this, one has to associate with authorities in Krishna consciousness and learn the secret from them. This is as good as learning from the Lord directly. Otherwise, even the most intelligent persons will be bewildered. This and a purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chalagaya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Mogangarodi Vachalam Bangum Langayade Girim Yatkripadamagam Mande Sri Gurum Dinadarinam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Devaki Nandanaya Cha, Nanda Gopakumaraya, Govindaya Namo Namaha, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Namaha Pankajanabhaya, Namaha Pankajamalini, Namaha Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangrahi. Hare Krishna. So we are in the session of Srimad Bhagavad-gītā. This particular chapter is known as Transcendental Knowledge. So Bhagavan actually spoke about the Bhagavad-gītā, conclusion of Bhagavad-gītā in chapter 2, where the basic things which we are supposed to know, that we are not this body, we are soul, and what is the soul, size of the soul, action of the soul, everything is explained. Then the Lord very systematically come to the karma yoga, how to perform our activities actually. So now this chapter is giving actually the knowledge about all these things. Transcendent divyajnana. So without divyajnana, actually, as Prabhupada is mentioned here, it is very important to know that who is this personality, Krishna. Prabhupada is always insisting actually, Krishna consciousness means, first of all, we must know who is this personality, Krishna consciousness. What is our relation with him, actually? So, that authoritatively, Bhagavan is giving you this knowledge. We have covered actually few verses before, very important one. Very important. Janma karma jame divyam evam yotti tattvadaga tektva deham punarjanma naide mameti surjana paritranaya satvanam vinashaya dushkridam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami. Bhagavan himself is speaking in front of us actually, opening his heart and telling actually what is beneficial for us, what we must know. So now we started actually speaking about actually our karma, different type of karma. Now in Srimad Bhagavatam is when Shukadeva Goswami is explaining about creation. Creation of human being, creation of living being. First of all, he created actually the elements, different parts of our body. Senses are made. Senses are made and it is assembled and become active. And along with, because this is material world, it is under the control of external energy of the Lord. Separated energy of the Lord. So this material world actually controlled by three modes of material nature: sattva-guna, raja-guna and tamo-guna. Now all our senses are made for some purpose. Eyes are made for seeing. Tongue is made for actually to talk. Ear is for hearing actually. What is to hear, what is to say, what is to see, all these things are actually what is beneficial for us. So, he has already made it clear our position that this is not our place of residence. We are actually, he came here for some purpose. To fulfill our desires, material desires, he has given this form, but the different senses are made in such a way that it should be utilized for some purpose. Eyes are meant to see the beautiful form of the Lord. That is beneficial for us. Anything material things which we see, it is of, there is no what we gain, maybe temporarily some enjoyment. Oh, everybody is going there, I also want to go. I want to go and see the waterfalls, I want to go and see this beautiful garden or whatever maybe. At the end, what is the beneficial? So Bhagavan has given actually these senses for our benefit. What to see, what not to see. So, naturally when the creation started, our senses are connected with the modes of material nature. It is connected, linked actually. Just like now we say, your Aadhaar card and PAN card and so many cards are to be linked together to know about actually what is their function. Similarly, this is to be linked. It is already, Bhagavan is saying immediately, it is linked. And natural tendency of the material world, the material world actually, Maya is created such a thing that to fulfill the material enjoyment. Natural tendency is to see something which is not, we are not supposed to see for our enjoyment. Bhagavan is telling actually, he is giving this transcendental knowledge. Look, I given you eyes. I know that you are linked with this, my external energy because of your past karma. You have come here. But use your intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogandam enamam upayantite. He says, I have given you intelligence to use it properly so that you can come back to me. Not actually your this lifetime and bahukodi janma taken us under the Maya and we are suffering. There is no enjoyment in this material world. The real Ananda is actually with Kṛṣṇa. Ananda Janme Rasa Pradipāvidāpis. That is with Kṛṣṇa only. When we are with Kṛṣṇa, that example we will feel the devotees staying in Vrindavan. When they come to the temple, our temple, come for Mangalarti, Sandhyarti or different programs, classes and everything, that is real Anandam actually. There is no worry. People are forgetting about their material worries. Even if they have some pain, material pain, that they will feel relief. Oh, when I went to see Radharani, I saw Shamsundar, I saw Krishna, I saw their lotus feet, beautiful form. People are looking at it. Then they are peaceful, they are happy. That is the real Ananda. So that is eternal Ananda. We'll get it actually when we can 24 hours in a day we can see them and we can serve them. Prabhupada has mentioned in this purport, to know Kṛṣṇa, every living entity is an eternal servitor of the Lord, and consequently one has to act in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. So Bhagavan is telling in the Bhagavad-gītā only, when we go further, he is telling that Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loge Jiva Pūda Sanatanaha. I am also eternal, you are also eternal. I am also not dying, you are also not dying. Temporarily you change your dress. You wanted to have some fashion dress and something like that, I allowed you to wear it. But not permanently, but change it. Come to the original dress and come back to me. where you can really enjoy. Don't go for this temporary enjoyment. How long you will, this only temporary starting, every enjoyment has got a beginning and an end. Then it's finished. Again, same story is coming up. Bhagavad Janma is finished. Now at least this Janma, the fortunate people or souls are coming in contact, that is what Prabhupada says actually, coming in contact with the authorities, real authorities who can. Kṛṣṇa is the supreme authority. And he has also made actually in his disciple succession, different disciple succession authorities are there. Or acharyas are there, linked with Kṛṣṇa. Okay. Not unauthorized one, the authorized one. Then when you are actually connected, then you learn from them. Prabhupada says actually. Whatever I am speaking to you, this one, now Arjuna was in front of Kṛṣṇa. We are not in front of Kṛṣṇa, but we are in front of Kṛṣṇa. We have to take seriously that, yes, I am hearing from Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is telling me. He is looking at and telling me, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yovitti tattvaga. This is your business. Glorify me. Only my janma karma cha me divyam, only his. It is transcendental, it is divyam. Your business is actually to glorify him. Evam yovitti tattvaga. Tektva deham punarjanma naidi mamedi Arjuna. Immediately. There is no story that the devotees are taken up by Yamaraj and they are going to hellish condition or something. There is no story. No story in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is telling about the story of the devotees. We are also trying to be in that mood, in that path, devotees' path. So, one who is doing that, tektva deham punarjanma, they have immediately change the dress. Somebody takes long time to change the dress, then you have to take the kapda, then you have to shilai karne ka, then you change it, it will take some time. This is not readily available. As per your measurement, it is already there originally. Tektva, immediately close your eyes, open your eyes, you are sitting in front of Kṛṣṇa. Same activities is going on actually. Edhamam prabhadyante tam tadeva bhajamyaham. Whichever way you wanted to have a relation with Kṛṣṇa, that post you are already getting it with the transcendental body. This is truth. We have to believe this. Faith we should have. Why? Who is speaking this actually? The supreme authority is speaking. Prabhupada said you have to hear from the authorities. So, this secret, it is confidential. Okay. Now, those who are come, lakhs of people are coming to Vrindavan. You can see on the road actually. Okay. Did anybody know that actually the Bhagavad-gītā or who is Krishna and how is he? Of course, they have bhakti and they are coming in this. This is secret. This is for selected people. Chosen by the Lord. They can only get this Bhagavad-gītā, even after getting Bhagavad-gītā, reading Bhagavad-gītā, understanding it, hearing from the disciple succession and understanding it. That is only for selected. That's why Prabhupada is a secret knowledge. Very confident. Everybody cannot get it. Maybe we are saying with somebody in maybe our own house, but other people, they are not interested actually. They are maybe interested in their, even though you are in Vrindavan, they are interested in their own comforts and facilities and this and all, they will talk about it. But as a human being, we come to Kṛṣṇa consciousness means understand from the authorities, and living in Vrindavan means we are living with Kṛṣṇa and Radha. We should have the feeling. Not the feeling, actually it is real. We are living with them it's a big house where big palace is there, king is living there, and the prajas are around, the servants are staying around. And what is their business actually? To go and report to the king and then serve them. Same mood we should live in what service I can do. And so the Lord is so merciful that He is accepting our seva. Even at the house, in the temple, anywhere, there is nobody can say that I don't have any seva. Prabhupada actually he started the mission actually to engage the conditioned soul in the service of the Lord directly. So many temples are open only for this purpose actually. We should not neglect it, we should be doing some service. Not 1 hour or half an hour, something like that. Whatever, if somebody has seen their material life and then given up the material life and came for spiritual life in Vrindavan, so they should be actually engaged in the 24 hours in some service of the Lord. And whatever service we are doing in the Vrindavan Dham, that is direct, not indirect. It is direct seva actually. They are accepting it. We keep a small vigraha in our house. He is accepting our abhishekam. We are trained actually. Prabhupada has trained everybody to how to prepare a bhog, how to do some kirtan, how to offer it. And we are doing at home means it is not child play. We are accepting it. And Kṛṣṇa is very, 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 very merciful. Even if you do some small aparadhas, he is correcting it and he is doing it. He is accepting it actually. Who will do it? A human being, they will not do it. If you do some seva to somebody, if you do some mistake, they will say, tomorrow onwards you are terminated from your service. You are not doing well, go. But the Lord will never do that. So that is why He said that this is sacred information, and Bhagavan is telling in this one the karma, akarma and vikarma. And He says this is very difficult to understand. For ordinary people, for devotees, maybe they will be able to understand actually. Okay. And for non-devotees, other people, those who are reading, simply reading, how to see action, inaction, and what is vikarma, akarma. What is also actually, it is confusing me, something like that. But Prabhupada is actually making very clear by giving us the perfect translation, karmaṇaḥ of the work, different type of work. I told you, we are linked, our senses are linked with the 3 modes of material nature. And as soon as we get actually our body, even in the child, in the womb of the child, want to do some action. He can hear it, he can taste it, he can move it. All these activities are started there only. So that will be under 3 guna, sattva-guna, rajoguna or tamoguna. Okay. So unfortunately, and under the Maya's influence, whatever we are doing, mostly it will be vikarma, prohibited activities. That's a tendency. Tendency actually in this material world, this nature of this material world is actually to commit mistake. We do mistake. Say, I did the mistake. So, tendency is that when the small child, when we are giving some naming ceremony or something at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, that they leave the child, one corner they will keep a Bhagavad-gītā, another corner they will keep some money, another they will keep some toy. Leave the child crawl and go, and it depends upon, you can understand, if the child is going to Bhagavad-gītā, means he is going to be a devotee. If he is going to be going to the money and taking the money, means he is going to be a karmi, he will not do that. That's a future teller, something like that. But we are not taking any chance. Bhagavan wants us actually to do akarma, that is satisfying. Whatever he is instructed us, please do this. Please do this activity, action. Your action should be devotional service. We are not telling that, you simply sleep or don't do anything. Some people are thinking that if I do only a mistake, so I will not do anything. So no mistake. No, you do it. Your prescribed duty, you do it. That prescribed duty, how to do it in Krishna conscious way, it is taught in Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada's main purpose of writing all these books are to direct the conditioned soul to the devotional service. Whatever, etkaroshi, edasnashi, tatkurusha madarpanam, everything should be offered to the Lord actually. Whatever you are buying, whatever you are taking, whatever you are giving out, whatever you are eating, whatever you are doing it, any activity, tat kurusha madarpanam, sarvam krishnarpanam astu. At least says that Kṛṣṇa. Okay. So then there is no reaction for that activity, it is guaranteed. But if you do material activity, there is actually a reaction for that. Reaction means Venarabi Maranam, Venarabi Jananam, Jadadesayanam. This is going on. That is why Prabhupada says it is, Bhagavan himself said it is very difficult to understand. You have to train yourself actually, hear from the authorities. Don't go, vikarmaṇaḥ means prohibited activities. It is said that actually we are, one day, usually the conditioned soul, one day, they are doing different activities. Okay. So out of that is mentioned that, I was hearing it, 9,999 sinful activities one day, one soul is doing it. Normal way. One jiva is doing that. Why it is doing that? Because in the center, who is not there? Krishna is not there actually. So, whatever I am doing, I am offering to the Lord actually. Sarvam Krishna, 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 it has to come. We are dependent upon that. He wants us to be, you depend upon me. So that it's very difficult to understand, therefore one should know properly what is action means. Actually, without action we cannot remain. Some activity is to be done. Jiva will not be, even a small child cannot sit 1 second without doing something. So that actually activity, it should be analyzed actually. We should use our intelligence. Intelligence is given for that. This is akarma, this is pleasing to Kṛṣṇa, or this is for my sense gratification. Or it is going to give me a reaction. Sometimes we say that, Prabhuji, I want to return this. You gave me this yesterday, I want to return it. No, you keep it. No, I don't want to take another birth for this. Because what happens, suppose somebody has taken some loan from somebody, he has not returned in this life. He has to come to the next life and he has to take another form for that purpose. There is one story actually, one great devotee was there in Kerala, Guruvayur. His name was Pundanam. He was great devotee. Okay, he finally went back home, back to Godhead. Okay, Pushpaka Vimanam came and took him. So he had 3 children. All the 3 children died. So 2 child, actually initially he got 2 child. So that he was knowing that something is going to happen. Okay, so one day both the child was sleeping. The small children, what they were talking, he was able to understand their language. So one day he came from outside and he saw both the child is lying down actually. One is telling the other one, hey, why did you come to this house? He says, I had to get some oil from this Pundanam. I came only for this purpose. The other one is saying, why are you come here? He says, I came for some money. I have to get some money from him. Okay, as soon as this is finished, they will go. So he understood. Then he called his wife, hey, these two children, no, then one will be asking you anytime oil, don't give. Another one will be asking money, don't give. Okay, I will not give. So after some time when they grown up little bit, one day, that child, friends were taking bath in a pond. He came in rushing and saying that, my mother, I want to take bath. Can you give me a little oil? Okay. Mother forgot about that. Okay, child should put oil not before taking bath. So he gave the oil. And he took the oil and went to the pond. He played with this one and he left the body. And similarly, the other child came one day asking for that everybody is eating ice cream outside. I want 2 anna, something like that. Okay. Then she forgot about it. He took it and gone and finished. Both the children are gone. Because we are come here to fulfill some desire. The moment the jiva finish the business, it will leave the body and go. Maybe in the car or in the flight or in the water or anywhere. This is the intricacies of God belief. That's what it is very difficult. So, like that, we must know actually this action, where any action, we have to train our children, we have to train everybody, we have to train ourselves. What I am doing actually, whether it is coming to the category of devotional service, otherwise no, I don't want to do it. Sometimes we ask, is it a prasadam, is it offered to the Lord? Then give me. No, this is from there, no, I don't want it. Straight away, actually it is determined. Otherwise, if we are 50-50, then we get a doubt whether it is okay. No problem. One time it is okay, we are eating. But one time that eating will have a reaction. Maybe you have to take another birth for it. Okay. So, Prabhupada wanted, Kṛṣṇa wanted actually, to don't take any chance. The precious human form of life. Bharata Bhumile Manishya Janmayara. Janma sarthakara karu paru bhagara. Okay. So help yourself. How you can help yourself? Remain in Krishna consciousness. Especially those who are here. Actually, I just want to share. Prabhupada says you should hear from the authorities. Supreme authority is Krishna himself. Krishna himself came as the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was giving instructions, Mahaprabhu was given a lot of instructions, actually, lot of teaching. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya is very, very important, actually. Directly it's applicable to us, we can practice it. So he is telling to Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami was a karmi, he came as a minister. Okay. He came and surrendered to, of course, past karma and everything is different, but still he came as a karmi. So first of all, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he trained him. So we have to get trained ourselves actually. It is not very easy, not take it as very cheap, actually, Krishna consciousness. So Mahaprabhu, actually, Guru Padasraya Diksha, Gurura Sevana, Saddharma Diksha Pricha, Sadhu Marganugamana. So Mahaprabhu is telling to very systematically to Sanatana Goswami as well as to us on the path of regulative devotional service. Okay. That is actually the akarma, devotional service, pleasing to Krishna. And the other, just opposite to that, whatever is not pleasing to Krishna is vikarma. Okay. So, how to proceed, how to know this? That is, you observe the following items. One must accept the bona fide spiritual master. One must accept initiation from him. One must serve him. One must receive instruction from the spiritual master, and make enquiries in order to learn devotional service. And number 5, one must follow the footsteps of the previous acharyas and follow the directions given by the spiritual master. It is very, very important. Not that, okay, we have taken Diksha and that is the end of it. No. Whatever instruction he has given actually, whatever instruction Prabhupada has given, should be learned. What are the instructions? Basic thing. It is very easy. Prabhupada made it so easy actually in the Kali Yuga. Any conditioned soul can become Krishna conscious. Starting with chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And further he is telling, Krishna Pritye Bhoga Tyaga, Krishna Tirtha Vasa, Yavan Nirvaha, Pratigraha, Ekadashi Upavasa. Next step, after accepting the spiritual master, next step as follows. One should be prepared to give up everything for Krishna's satisfaction. And one should also accept everything for Krishna's satisfaction. One must live in a place where Krishna is present. In city like Vrindavana and Mathura or a Krishna temple. Who is speaking this? Mahaprabhu is speaking this. Krishna himself is speaking this. So how fortunate you people are, you can just imagine actually. Mahaprabhu is telling that time actually. Mathura or Krishna temple, one should acquire a livelihood that just sufficient to keep body and soul together. One must fast on the Ekadashi day. It is a must actually. Anybody, okay, old or young, anybody. Dhatri aswadha go vipra Vaishnava pujana seva nama paradhi dure visarjana. One should worship Dhatri trees, banyan trees, cows, brahmanas and devotees of Lord Vishnu. One should avoid offenses against devotional service and the holy name. That we know that there are some offenses, okay? So we should try to avoid that. Avaishnava sangatyaga bahu shishyana kariba bahu granda kalabhashya vyakhyana bhajjiba. The 12th item is to give up the company of non-devotee. It is very, very, very important actually. Dangerous. You may be staying here when we go to our native place or village or something like that, but these non-Vaishnavas or non-devotees are so powerful, Maya is so powerful, they will try to grab you actually, okay, what you are doing. One should not accept unlimited number of disciples. One should not partially study many scriptures just to be able to give reference and expand explanations. So we have some capacity, how many books we can read. Prabhupada actually is so merciful. He said, you read Bhagavad-gītā, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. These two books are, and just to simplify that, you can, small books are there. But don't try to, Vrindavan mein jitna study, collect all the books and try to read. What Mahaprabhu is telling that, somebody, suppose I'm a preacher, okay, I want to give a nice class by quoting from different scriptures and difficult ones, something like that. So I'll be reading this, noting down, I'll be reading another book, noting down, but I have not understood anything. That is not allowed actually. You read Srimad Bhagavad-gītā, Srimad Bhagavatam, preach that actually. And all guide is there in our purport of Srila Prabhupada. Try to make it simple. Simple way, talk to them, make them understand. And we had one program called Bhakti-Vichya program. Bhakti-Vichya program is such that we make the devotees to speak about the purport. And then we'll say practical application. How can you apply in your life? For example, now I told actually Ekadashi Vidam. Okay. Ekadashi Vritam, how to, suppose somebody is not doing it, but explain this way you can, because even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told his own mother, Sachi mother, Ma, you don't take grains on Ekadashi day, at least minimum. So that way it can be implemented in their life. Hanila Besama Shogadira Vasana Haiba Anya Deva Anya Shastra Nindana Kariba. Devotees should treat loss and gain equally. For devotees, what is there actually? There is no loss, no gain. What is that? Because he is equal to everybody. Tulyadandastu their Mauni. Okay. So what is there? Everything belongs to Krishna. Then he will not feel it. And devotees should not be overwhelmed by lamentation. The devotee should not worship demigods and should not disrespect also. We say that don't worship Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma, okay? But same time don't disrespect them. Oh, yeah, he is Shiva, go like that. No. Similarly, the devotee should not study or criticize other scriptures. Some other scriptures, you should not try to study it because that will give confusion. Here everything what is required for us, Krishna has sent Prabhupada, Prabhupada has given everything to us. Try to concentrate on and discuss about it. Vishnu Vaishnava Ninda Gramya Vartana Sviba Prani Matre Mano Vake Uddvagana Diva. Devotees should not hear Lord Vishnu or his devotees blasphemed. We should leave that place. Suppose we see here somebody is talking about blaspheming a sannyasi or a devotee, leave that place. Don't give any hearing for it. Devotees should avoid reading and hearing newspaper or mundane books that contain stories of love affairs between men and women or subjects palatable to the senses. Neither, because this will catch our mind, that devotee, if you are entering into politics, then finish. You will be talking about only that. Neither the mind nor words should be devotee causes anxiety to the living entities, regardless how insignificant he may be. Don't give any anxiety to another devotee actually. Maybe a poor devotee. Don't give anxiety. Just give some bad news or something like that. Sravana Kirtana Smarana Pujana Vandana Parijarya Dasya Sankhyaatma Nivedana. After one is established in devotional service, once we have come to Krishna consciousness, you join Krishna, the positive actions. But his prohibited actions are there. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Do whatever is important is actually. Hearing is a must. You must do it. Okay. Chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Remembering Smaranam, worshipping, praying. This is very, very important actually. Because we are in a very bad situation, even in our devotional service, people have got actually the old age, disease, problems, and everybody got some pain is there, mental pain is there. To get tabatrayo unmilanami Srimad Bhagavatam, especially the prayers of Krishna. Take up some prayers and keep on praying actually. That prayers can take out the pain, but tablet cannot take out the pain, temporary. Painkiller will work for some time. Again, the pain will come. But keep on praying unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Remembering, worshipping, praying, serving. I told you nobody should say that I don't have any seva. Prabhupada's mission is such that anybody come here, say, Prabhuji, I want a seva. Yes, come on, take it. Okay. Accepting servitorship, becoming a friend and surrendering fully. So, as a sevak, Krishna sevak, we should be proud. I am a Krishna sevak. Becoming a friend of Krishna actually. You will become friendly. When he is serving, you will become... Krishna's behavior is like that. Swabhava, Bhagavan ka swabhava is that he want to become our friend actually. Okay. Friendship. So friendship, become friendship. Surrender fully. Sarvadharman parityaja mamegam sharanam vaja ahantam sarva bhavebhyo moksha ichchami masajaga. So, but the Buddha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sheshastakam is telling us, Aslishyava padaradam pinastumam adarsanan marmagatam karuduva yada dadava vidadadu lembado mat prananadastu saye mana paraga mat prananadastu saye mana paraga mat prananadastu sayevana paraga. You give me any trouble, kick me, don't give me food, make me sick, make me suffer, still you are only my Lord, Master. Janmani Janmani Ishwari Bhavadat Bhakti Ravetu. That is actually the surrender completely. So don't doubt, Krishna is with us actually. He is saying everything, he is hearing everything, he is understanding everything. So he will take care of us, definitely. Hare Krishna. There are so many instructions are there, do's are there. One, we must hear actually. Chaitanya Ram also try to read. Devotees should sit together and discuss. Then our bhakti will become strong. Otherwise we have some doubt actually, what is happening to me? Hare Krishna.